CD&SAM podcast, episode 40 here, big milestone here. 40 episodes, and I did look it up. It's 645 days since our first episode that we record today. So anyone that's ever listened to, if you listen to the first one, you listen to this one now. Shout out to you, Trent. Uh, thank you for joining us along this ride of us geeking out for 30 minutes a week on just random sports stuff, which is really, these are conversations that we have every day, or that we did when I went to the same school, but now they're just recorded and they're on YouTube. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be happier. I have a really good time, talking to you about sports.
indeed.
And
I feel like it's like all right, you continue.
no, I was just gonna say it's gonna be kind of boring not having these
It's not
conversations
a,
with you every day.
it
Now we're
is
only gonna have
true.
them once
It'll
a
be
week,
sad.
but
It'll be sad. Yes, that's true. But I feel like it'll just elevate the quality of the podcast.
yeah,
You never
I
know.
guess that's true
Um,
because then we'll be like we
we'll
haven't
have it
seen each
down.
other in a
Yeah.
while. Yeah, like catching up
Um,
more.
I feel like this is one of those things, like this right now is like one of those things I don't really want to necessarily like show to people right now, but like I feel like 20 years later it's gonna be like, yo, I was like 15 and I did this podcast and it's still
Yeah.
on YouTube
Wait,
and it's gonna be kind of funny.
I think I was 14 when we were both
Oh
14.
yeah, we were about 14
Yeah, we were
and
14.
now we're
Now
16
we're
and
16.
Connor voice cracks less and still occasionally, but it's less.
Sam now voice cracks
I
more.
voice crack probably more. Yeah,
Yeah, you definitely
that's
do.
just the way my voice is, I think,
However,
permanently.
I noticed whenever I play PlayStation that I voice crack often. So
You're
that
like
stinks.
thinking about it on here.
Yeah, that's true. But
Anyways, sports. So, we're starting off with college football. It's been a very long time since we've covered that at all, and it's not
yeah,
either area of expertise, but we do know the programs and kind of how it works a little bit. So, Pac-12, kind of being dissolved almost. You want to get into that a little bit?
yeah.
And just
So if you haven't seen the most recent news, Oregon and Washington submitted an application to go to the Big Ten, and that leaves Cal, Stanford, Washington State, and Oregon State.
mhm,
And
Pac-4, baby.
the Pac-4. And if I were to bet, I think Cal and Stanford, just being, academically above the other two,
That's true.
might
I haven't thought about that.
follow might follow them to the Big Ten just because Big
They
Ten,
would certainly make more sense in the Big Ten than
yeah,
SEC.
the schools are better. And I think the other two, I mean, what do they do, man? Big West or Mountain West?
Yeah, the Mountain West.
That's a downgrade though.
I
That's
feel
a
like
big
that's
downgrade.
definitely downgrade. I feel like those two could probably fit into the Big 12. At least like their program size when it comes to football would fit in with
Yeah.
the Big 12 pretty well.
Now
Um,
location would not make any sense, but who cares about
Location
that?
it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, the Big 10 is now the biggest conference of all time, and the SEC continues to grow. The Big 12 continues to get bigger. And so now what I'm really hoping with like, because conference realignment's crazy, it's going to change how college football is,
I'm gonna teach
operated.
my
And
kids to memorize what the conference
yeah,
is like when I was
if
13.
yeah, no, if they identify Oklahoma as an SEC school, they're disowned.
Yes,
Um,
they are a Big
uh,
12 school.
that's a Big 12 school forever. And gosh, USC being a Big 10 school is just weird.
That is weird.
Um,
Now I wonder if all of this movement is going to like influence Notre Dame.
Yeah, it's possible. So, getting into Notre Dame, I was gonna talk about that. My hope is still that now we can kind of have a power four if Notre Dame decides to join the ACC.
Yeah.
Because I think Notre Dame's a really big piece for the ACC. Whether they choose to join them or join the Big Ten, because
Now
if they
I've
join
heard.
the
Go continue.
you can okay, if they join the ACC, well then you have Clemson, Florida State, Miami, Notre Dame, Virginia Tech. Those are really legit programs, and I think that's a legit conference. But yeah, you go.
Now I saw something. I think Paul Feinbaum put it out. Shout out Paul Feinbaum. Um, he he made this like article saying how Florida State and Clemson should make a move to the SEC. And
Um,
now logistically that makes sense
yeah,
and geographically.
hmm yeah,
So have that happen. ACC is kind of in no man's land, kind of in a gray area.
Yeah, definitely it is. But I don't know if Florida would let that happen. Obviously, with Florida being one of the SEC's biggest schools, and when they're recruiting in their own state, you say, "Oh, well, we're the only SEC school." I think that's obviously a huge selling point for them.
Yeah,
I don't know if Florida State could happen. Clemson, I think, yeah, definitely. I don't know how much influence South Carolina is going to have over these talks when it comes to football.
yeah.
So
I mean, Clemson already
Clemson, I
gets
think, would be
the
more likely.
they already get the
Yeah, they
high
already get
upper
everybody from South
echelon of
Carolina,
yeah.
so um, and they recruit out of the state too and all that. But yeah, so my hope is that we can get a Power Four, and the only conference that gets booted out is the Pac-12. And truthfully, it's been like that for years. I
The
mean, they're only
Pac-12 has been the outlier. Yeah,
yeah, they've only made the playoff twice in its 9-year history, and every other school
that
has
was a
made it, I
slight
think,
voice crack.
a little bit, yeah. And every other conference has made it like 6 times, 7 times, or something like that. So
And
yeah.
Oregon made it that one time with Mariota, right?
Yeah, that's the only Pac-12 team to ever win a playoff game.
And then Washington got dismantled,
Yeah,
right?
okay. I always say give Washington credit that year. They only lost like 24-7 to that Alabama team,
That was probably I think that was the most
which I
boring
think was
college
impressive.
football. That was such a boring game.
It was up there. I remember Washington went out and they went up 7-0 to start, and then they got the ball back and they were driving, and the announcer goes, "Man, you gotta think that these Washington guys, they've been hearing all day, all last month, that nobody, they're not gonna have a chance scoring against this Alabama defense." And next play they throw a pick six, and that was the game. I thought that
Was
was one of the
Jake
best announcer
Browning the
calls.
quarterback?
It was somebody that you would probably. I think it might have been Jake Brown. Yeah, I'm not
And
sure.
then
It was
remember
someone you might
Michigan
know.
State played Notre
Oh, that
Dame?
was
Wait, did Michigan State play
no.
Notre Dame?
Michigan State played Alabama and they
And they
lost
got
37-0.
yeah, okay, that was the game I was thinking of.
I
That
like
they
that I like that Michigan State team
I'm
too,
pretty sure
and that
Connor
was
Cook was the quarterback of
yeah
that
Connor
team.
Cook. Yeah, it
I
was
don't
fun
know how I
football.
remember that, but
Yeah, I like that Michigan State team too. That they had the great game against obviously Michigan, but I like their game against Ohio State better that year.
yeah.
Game-winning kick.
All right, Sam. Now I have a question for you. I
Hmm.
doubt you have done much research on this. However, the coaches poll came out either today or yesterday. Um,
For what?
college football.
Oh, okay.
Um, and what do you think the final four will look like? If you have a
At the end of
prediction,
the
just
year,
right now, rough
so
prediction.
full disclosure, I know nothing about any players. I know
Neither do
LSU's
I.
quarterback, I know Caleb Williams, and I know Bryce Young. And that is, or I know
Bryce Young's
Harold. Oh, he's in the
he's
NFL.
in the
He's in the NFL.
NFL.
Oh, I'm looking real bad on that one. I promise I know more than that. But I do know how college football operates. I watch a lot of it. I just don't know the players because they change every year. But if I had to guess at the moment, I'm gonna say USC makes it. This is in no particular order.
Really?
I say USC. Caleb Williams gets into the playoff for the first
Sh-
time.
I forgot about
Um,
Caleb Williams.
I'm gonna say uh, obviously Georgia. That's easy. Um, Give me LSU because I like LSU, and
Because
I
I
need
like
one
LSU.
exactly. Actually, no, I think LSU is gonna be really good this year.
Yeah, no,
We
I
have a
do too.
lot of our
Yeah.
line. We have most of our defense returning outside of the line, and then we have obviously Jaden Daniels, and our receiver core is
Real
going to be
quick,
fantastic this
real
year.
quick about LSU. I've seen a lot of things that about Kayshon Boutte for the Patriots that he like is a sleeper. Like I think he's had a really good training camp. Oh,
Yeah, I stopped it. I stopped it.
yeah, I think he's had a real good training camp, and he was good at LSU when he was on the field.
He
So
was certainly.
I hope
Uh,
the best for Kayshon Boutte.
all right,
But
so I need one more, and let's. There's no way Clemson goes back-to-back years without making it. So in no particular order, it's Clemson, USC, Georgia, and LSU. That's your college football playoff. You heard it here first, folks.
okay, so for my prediction, I feel like whoever wins that first game, LSU, Florida State, I think that team will make it in.
That's a good
'Cause
take. That's a good take.
so
I kind of agree with that.
me being an LSU fan, I have LSU winning, so I have
We gotta
LSU
have LSU
definitely in.
winning. Yeah.
I'm gonna have Georgia just because it's Georgia, and then I'm gonna have Michigan and USC.
Michigan, USC. You see, I think I
Freaking
just
love
think
Michigan
Michigan.
for
I
some
have
reason.
never had any faith in Jim Harbaugh, and I know he's gotten them to the playoff the last 2 years, but I mean their performances have just been abysmal in that playoff.
Yeah,
So I can't pick them because I
I
just
don't
don't
know.
like them.
Once again, I feel like whoever wins Bama or Ohio State at the end of the year will make it in.
That's true.
I
It's
go ahead.
difficult not to pick a Big Ten team, but I think there's enough. I think there's enough good teams in the Big Ten to where they could kind of like cannibalize each other this year.
Yeah. Sam, real quick. Do you know when all of this conference changing is happening?
Most of it's in 2024. I think this year is going to be fairly normal,
Yeah,
and
okay,
then this is
so
going to be like the last year of that.
yeah.
Last Bedlam this year, Oklahoma State, Oklahoma. It's kind of weird.
I mean,
Um,
I'm sure they'll play again, but
yeah, but it won't be for a while. Um, yeah, my mother is calling for me, but she doesn't know I'm doing this podcast right now. Um,
real quick, shout out Tulane. They're in the top 25.
shout out to me. Yeah, talk for a second.
Okay, so while Sam is dealing with whatever, um, give you a quick update on our personal lives. Uh, Sam is going to another school. He's leaving the school we previously went to, and he will be dearly missed by not only me but my friends and our whole lunch group. Yeah.
What have we been discussing?
So it's just personal life that you're changing
Oh,
schools.
what's happening in the personal life?
Just no, I was talking about like you,
Oh,
like how
how
you're
I'm
changing
abandoning
schools and
y'all.
you're gonna be
Yes,
missed.
yes,
Um,
I will be missed. I know, sad times.
yes.
Um,
That wrap it up for college football.
yeah, I think that's all I have for college football. But real quick before we transition, random athlete go.
Oh, Michael K. Gilchrist.
Oh, okay, that's an interesting one. Michael Kidd Gilchrist. I got into a I told you about my yelling like, with a Hornets fan last year.
Mm-mm.
No, we went to the like a Hornets Pelicans game, and we were down like 20, and the dude was like talking shit to everybody around us, and they were just like, and I just started yelling to him about stuff about like how you're beating the Pelicans and nobody cares, and he got pretty mad and he started like flipping me off and stuff, and at
How old
some
was
point
he?
he was probably like 25, he quite inebriated at that point probably, but at some point I just started roasting the Hornets, and my finest work is you drafted Michael Kidd Gilchrist, and I think it speaks for itself.
Yeah. Oh, down goes the camera.
There it goes, this
Sam, I would
camera.
love to see one day like how that continuously happens.
The camera.
Yes.
So the thing that's supposed to be sticking onto the back of it, I'll send you a video of it someday. So like there's a like little sticky thing that's supposed to be on the back of it, but
Uh-huh.
it's not really. This is a nice camera. It doesn't really like work on this. This is like an actually like really nice camera, but I have a Chromebook and these are meant for like MacBooks and nicer computers.
Yeah.
Um, so this it makes the quality okay, but it would be better on a better computer, unfortunately.
Right.
But it's what it is.
I hear you. Yeah, all right. We got sidetracked. But transition to the MLB. Our
The
favorite
MLB.
team, the Yankees, did nothing at the trade deadline. And this
Yeah.
team is
Hey,
directionless.
hey, don't be dissing that guy. What's his name? Middlebrooks or something like that.
Middleton. Middleton.
Middleton, that
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, don't be dissing that guy.
Why are you acting like you're boys with him, bro? Um,
Hey man, he's gonna come in instant impact. Yanks are winning the World Series.
no, but on a real note, this storied, historical, decorated organization is directionless, and we have two of the best players of our generation in their prime, and they are not on a contending team, and it doesn't look like they'll be on a contending team with the pieces around them. We got an aging Anthony Rizzo, aging Giancarlo Stanton, who can't even run anymore, and then you just
Dude
have
cannot run. That was, yeah,
that would, dude. We couldn't watch the game, but when I saw the replay, I was about to flip my shit. Thank God we won that game though.
yeah. That was
Um,
something.
I mean, and then we got young guys like Volpe.
I
Um,
like Volpe. I think that's
I
the one thing we've gotten right this year
I
that we've
love
stuck with
Volpe,
Volpe.
but
Um,
I mean, he hasn't been great. I mean, he's a rookie, so cut him some slack.
I think he's been pretty good though as far as shortstops go. I mean, it's like,
He's fourth in defensive runs saved amongst all
yeah, and
shortstops. So
he's top 100 in the league in WAR actually, so he's been really good.
really,
Um,
Look
Yeah,
at
he's
that.
also played. He's played every single game
Yeah,
this
he
year.
hadn't started every single game, but he's been in every
He's
single game.
played. Yeah. Oh, here's your fun fact for the day, because if we're talking about WAR, so first in WAR is obviously Shohei Ohtani. Second is, as you can probably guess, Ronald Acuna. But third is a player for the Padres by the name of Ha-Seong Kim. He is third in the MLB in WAR.
Really?
It's quite
I
a
know
stat. Yeah.
every time they play on Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN, I watch him and he leads off, and I feel like he
Yeah.
does do a good job.
Yeah. No, he's third in WAR. So that's your fun fact for the day for baseball.
One more thing, I think the Braves are clearing away the best team in baseball. I feel like every time they watch them, or I watch them, uh, Acuna in the first inning, Acuna singles or doubles, and if he singles, he steals second base, and then Matt Olson comes up and it's a double every
Yeah.
time. I mean, they score every single time in the first inning.
Yeah. No, the Braves definitely far and away the favorites. The Yankees, I'm not going to get into it too much because I could talk for a really long time. And I'm not going to elaborate upon this thought because I could be here for the next 20 minutes. It's just Aaron Boone should be fired. It's really that simple at this point.
And it
But
it it goes deeper than Boone. Brian Cashman should be fired.
yeah, I think that it's a few little things through the years that we're this close to talking about Brian Cashman in a different light. Because obviously our regular seasons have been incredible. I think since he's been
Joey Gallo is one of them.
Yeah, since he's been GM, we've averaged about like 92 wins in each regular season, which is a ridiculous number. But it's just a few things here and there, and honestly we've gotten into the positions to win championships in the last 5 6 years, and we just haven't executed
I
it in the
guess we
postseason.
have. Yeah, I mean, I
I
guess we
mean,
have,
look at
but
it this
I feel
way.
like the Astros were the better team, though. Like, I never thought we were the best team.
Oh, last year, no, I didn't think we were gonna win. No way. But I thought 2019
Yeah,
was
2019 was
closer.
the yeah.
In 2017, we were the closest. We actually went up 3 games to 2 in that series. But
Altuve.
um, yeah, no, that was 2019. Get it
That was
right.
2019.
Yeah, and that
That
was
was the one
we
with
lost.
Chapman, 2019.
Yeah, no, 2017 we lost 4-0 in Game 7. That was fun, but it's just a few things in the postseason. It feels like the lineup's never really gotten hot, um, and I think that's what's really drives the narrative around Cashman. It's just that we're a play or two away from winning a World Series, and it just hasn't worked out that way. I think we built the teams that had chances to win World Series, and it just hasn't happened. I
Yeah.
mean, we've made the let me think about this next statement for a sec. So we've made the CS series in the last 6 years 3 times, and the only other two teams to do that are the Dodgers and the Astros. And of course, the Astros have 2 World Series, with one with the biggest asterisk. They shouldn't have it, but I digress. And the Dodgers have also made 3 World Series, and we haven't made any. So we've been just stuck in that AL playoff bracket. So yeah, I I'm done.
I could I can see how you can defend Brian Cashman. Um, but I just think there has to be
There should probably
um
be change of some sort after this year.
yes, I think they should bare minimum fire Boone. And there you go again,
Yeah,
Sam.
no, that to me that much is obvious because it's just you can't have a team that we thought was going to be. I mean, what were they, third or fourth favorites to win the championship this year, and now they're probably third or fourth favorites to get the third wild card spot. So yeah, it just can't happen if you're the New York Yankees.
Yeah, especially if you have I guess you should put an asterisk by this talent because Rizzo was good and then he got some injury with
Yeah,
Tatis.
concussion.
Yeah.
Do you
Now
hear him
he
talking about that?
not in.
So Anthony Rizzo's been terrible for the last like 2 months. So the reason possibly because he's had a concussion the whole time. And he's talked about when he would go back to the dugout and he's looking at pitches on the iPad, and he talked about how he would watch a replay of a pitch, but in his head that pitch was somewhere else when he was at the plate. So I don't think he really knew where he was up there. He didn't
But
know where the
that
ball was
is a
going.
slight voice crack. But yes, that can't happen. Like I don't know why.
I don't know how your medical staff doesn't recognize that,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Um, I mean LeMahieu had been good. Stanton's been
yeah,
better, but he can't run, like I said previously.
it's amazing. Yeah,
And I mean we got guys like IKF and Volpe who I love dearly. But
yeah,
I digress.
yeah. I like some players. I don't like some players, but I'm done with the Yankees for
Garrett
now.
Cole's the best pitcher in baseball. Now we can
I
move on.
agree. Garrett Cole's amazing.
Now we can move
Um,
on to our hoop grid
yep, Hoop
that I'm
Grid.
about to move to the uh
Yep.
I'm about to move to here,
All right, so let me pull it
share.
up. All right, I
And
got
now
it.
Sam can see it. Sam, you can see it. Right?
Yep, I got it. Oh
All
wait,
right.
let me see. I got it. Yep.
All right. So
All
I
right,
say we
good
start
for all to see.
here and then go
Wait,
down here.
where are we starting?
So let's start on the right side. So like
Okay.
Suns finals and then let's go down and
So,
then let's do the
all
team
right,
last.
Suns finals. So we got to think of somebody a little bit obscure. Do you
Tom
think Dan?
Chambers.
Do you think Dan Marley dropped 25 in a finals game? I doubt it,
We
but
get unlimited guesses.
oh, we do. Okay, bad. All
So
right.
you want me to try Dan Marley?
Let's try Dan Marley and just let's see.
Oh, what a pull.
Oh, what a pull!
All right, good
Dan
start. Good
Marley
start.
dropped 25 in a finals game. All right. Right there. Ooh,
Yankees game's about to start.
trying to think of an obscure Warriors
Chamberlain.
25. Wilt definitely did, but I'm trying to think
We could
like,
get something
did
better.
any weird role player? Do you think Jordan Poole dropped 25 last year in game? Well, that would have been
Do you
game
think
3.
Iguodala would be?
Iguodala probably did it because he averaged like
No, he
18 in that
definitely did.
series.
He definitely did. But do you think he would be a good one to put right here?
I feel like people are gonna guess Iguodala because they think others aren't.
Yeah. So let's
I'm gonna.
go. Let's go Jordan Poole.
All right, let's see. I don't know. Let's
No,
see.
he didn't.
No, okay. All
You want to
right.
go?
I think Wilt Chamberlain might be the move.
Who is on? Is Do we know anybody on those teams
Hell
alongside
no.
Wilt?
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's not
10%.
bad
Okay, that's good. That's good.
considering.
That's good.
Ish
All
Smith
right, and teammate
teammates.
of Ish Smith. Well, obviously
Anthony
Jokic.
Davis.
Anthony. Wait, was Anthony? Oh wait. Let's think about this because we could use AD as the Lakers one.
Yeah, that's true. But we could probably find. We could probably get somebody else for that. Up to
Christian
you.
Braun only had like 18 in that game that he played. What I was thinking about him. Um, do you
Jamal
think Bruce
Murray.
did Bruce Brown have 25 in a game?
Fuck. Oh, excuse me.
Hey, hey, hey!
I know. I know. Shh, my bad.
Never happened.
Bruce.
Let's
Nope.
see. Did he have? Nope. Damn it.
All
I was thinking he must have had like 21 or something.
right. So who Ish Smith played on the Rockets, right?
Yeah, but they didn't make a
It
finals.
doesn't have to be
Hmm.
like that. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah, I
just
know. I know.
KD. He played on
Okay,
the
think of any player that scored 25 in a finals game in the last like 10 years, and we could probably get it. I'm trying to think of like weird, like standout finals performances that nobody saw coming.
Drew Holiday.
Do you think Drew had 25 in a game though?
Think so.
Because Jokic and Jamal Murray are the obvious ones.
Right.
And then what else? What else? Um, I don't know.
What teams played on the Hornets? Nobody from the Hornets has played in
He
the
played.
finals.
Yeah, he played on. Hmm. Let me think about this.
The Rockets. I know he played on the Rockets.
Uh, he's played. I need to memorize the teams he's played for because it's very helpful with this game. You can just get Ish Smith like every day. Um, he played on the Pelicans, I know.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
that's why I guessed Anthony
so yeah,
Davis.
Anthony Davis would have worked. Did we send any? We didn't send anybody else over there in that trade, did we?
I don't remember the Ish Smith trade thing.
No, I'm thinking of the Anthony Davis trade.
Oh no, I don't think we did. It was just AD.
Okay, we could just put Jamal Murray and take a loss on this one and move on.
So are you thinking Anthony Davis right here?
Yeah, I'm thinking AD on the Lakers. Yeah,
All right.
I feel like people aren't gonna get that one. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Get 80 on the
All right,
Lakers
yeah,
now.
that was
Yeah,
solid.
that's solid. And I think we maybe just take an L and put Jamal Murray.
I think I'd rather put Drew Holiday. Try it. If it doesn't
Do
work,
you
I'll put
think Drew dropped 25?
bang.
Oh, bang! Puts it in. All
All right,
right.
Raptors is Smith teammate. Serge Ibaka,
Do you,
first guy that came to mind.
Serge Ibaka has to have played on an Ish Smith team at some point. There's just no way it hasn't happened.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. All
Let's just
right. So
try to
let's move
get
into the
like
team.
I think it's 15% is when it like doesn't count
All right.
anymore. Okay. Like
Okay.
everything counts, but you know what I mean.
Raptors and Suns. Did Bismack Biyombo play for the Raptors? I want to say he
I
did.
want to say he did. Yes, he did. Sam.
Big pull. Please don't tell me anybody's guessing this
Nine
though. Okay, good.
percent. Jesus,
Oh, okay.
that's
I got this one. Raptors and Warriors is Patrick McCaw. Never forget Patrick McCaw won a championship his first 3 years in the league. There's two C's. Why do I hate that I know that.
31%.
No way.
No way. There's no
31%
way.
of people. Patrick McCaw. No
There's
way.
no way.
This is only nerds on
All right,
here.
all right. This has Steve Nash first guy came to mind. We're not gonna go Steve Nash.
No, we can't go Steve Nash. Let me think of good Suns teams through the years. I have 10 minutes left on here. No way, 31% of
That
people
is
got Patrick
we can
McCaw.
come
That
back
is
to that. We can come back to that and try to
shocking.
get somebody better.
Wow.
Uh Nash Lakers.
Wait. Who else? Who played for both? Think of
Marcus.
good Laker teams too. Trying to think. There's a dude named. Fuck. What? There. Shoot. What's his name? Um. He played for the. Maybe not.
You want to put
He
Steve
played.
Nash?
He played for the Lakers. I'm gonna here. Let me look up something real quick. This is not cheating. I'm just looking up a name. I don't know if he played for. I think he might have played for both teams. But oh jeez.
Stoudemire never played for the Lakers, huh?
It seems like he should have, but I don't think he. All right, let me see. No, that's not it.
I'm gonna just try Steve Nash, see what
Here,
percent.
wait. Give me one sec.
Okay, yeah, 19%.
All right, I want you to try a guy named Cedric Ceballos.
Ceballos. Oh
Ceballos.
wow.
Bang!
How
Puts
did
it in.
how did you know that?
I read a I read. You remember that book I was reading on the
Yes, I do.
Lakers dynasty? That was incredible. All right, and then Lakers and Warriors. So there's Nick Young and JaVale McGee, but I think people are gonna get those,
Wilt.
right?
I mean, we already used Wilt.
Wilt, yeah.
Nick Young.
Swaggy P, I feel like people have
Swaggy
got to
P.
get.
Yeah. Um,
But is JaVale McGee more obvious though? Hmm.
Boogie Cousins, right? Did he play?
Yeah, Boogie. Did Boogie play for the? I don't think he did. I don't think he played for the Lakers.
Really? He just
I'm
seems
gonna
like
say
such.
no. He seems like such a Lakers player,
Yeah, I
but
know. Oh,
bu- bu-
I'm just going through like bad
good.
Lakers teams.
Yeah.
Kuzma, Nick.
Oh, D'Angelo Russell. Do you think people got that?
Yeah, that was the first guy that popped in. Him and
Okay.
Wilt.
Okay, so maybe Nick Young. I don't know if people would get Nick Young.
I mean, Patrick McCaw makes me not want to put Nick Young.
Let's just see.
Oh shit.
Swaggy P. It was worth a shot.
All right.
Let's see.
All right. So
Bang.
bang.
Let's see what it was.
4%. All right, that was
What percent? That's solid. I had some incredible polls here, but Patrick
yeah.
McCall was not one of them.
Cedric Ceballos is
Cedric Ceballos. He nicknamed himself Shies. and then got traded next year. But hey, how is this only better than 44%?
Would Channing
Like,
Frye work for one of these?
um, I don't think so.
Hmm.
I don't know. Anyway, so there's our how did 55% of people do better than this?
I don't, bro.
I think Patrick McCaw really killed us.
I never thought I would be saying something like that. Patrick
Thirty-one and a
McCaw
half
killed us,
percent.
man.
Patrick
Patrick
McCaw.
McCaw. God,
Hey,
who else would
yeah,
work for that?
yeah, I don't know. Raptors and Warriors. Um,
Well, there was that. That was pretty
yeah,
interesting.
that's gonna keep me up at night. I'm gonna think about that. Um, so we have like 5 more minutes left, but before we go, I've requested 2 minutes to talk about soccer, so you're getting my 2 minutes.
The stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so the U.S. women's bounced out of the World Cup with their worst finish ever. It was embarrassing. I watched every match, and we scored 4 goals, only one against real competition because one of them was against Vietnam, and well, Vietnam qualified for their first World Cup ever, and all of our players are about 2 feet taller than theirs. So we had 2 goals against them, or we had 3 goals against them. We had 1 goal against Portugal, the Netherlands, and Sweden combined. That's embarrassing for a country that's won the last 2 World Cups. We came in heavily favored at number one. Alex Morgan, probably the best striker in the world, and she ended up goalless throughout the tournament. So a really embarrassing finish. Should we have beaten Sweden? Yes, we should have. But did we really deserve to be moving on to the quarterfinals, scoring 1 goal in our last 3 matches? No. Okay, moving on. Premier League will be starting up next week. I'm going to pull up the teams so I can go through my standings predictions. So first of all, first place, I'm going to go upset. I think that Arsenal will top the league, even though that sucks for my Spurs. I just think that at some point City's bound to get complacent, and losing Gundogan and Bernardo Silva, big losses. I know they replaced them with
Where did
Kovacic.
uh where did Ilkay go?
He went to Barca. Um, anyways, I think City will finish second. I think Liverpool finishes third, and I think United finish fourth. Should they be contending for a title? Maybe. But I think there's too much turnover in the offseason, losing David De Gea, the guy that captained the squad for a while. I
Where'd
mean,
he go?
and they're losing Harry Maguire. They got De Gea is a free agent this right now. I think that fifth place, just outside of top four, will be Spurs if we hold on to Harry Kane, which it looks like we will. And I think we're going to be a really good squad. We're making a move for James Ward-Prowse at the moment, and we brought in guys like James Madison, Mickey Van de Ven. It's going to solidify the defense. I could talk for a long time about them. Let's keep it rolling. Sixth place will be Chelsea under Mauricio Pochettino because I think that they will have a bounce back season from
Do they still
when
have
they abysmal.
Lukaku?
No, he was at Inter and now he's a free agent. He doesn't really have anywhere to go. Moving on. I think they'll be better than their 12th place finish last year. Seventh place, who did I have there? I had Newcastle. I think they're bound for a regression after last year. I thought it was a little bit lucky. I know bringing in Tonali is a good move for them, but I think they'll move down a little bit. Eighth place, Brighton. I think they still have a lot going for them, especially if they hold on to Cancelo. And they have a lot of that squad returning. Could the Europa run distract them a little bit, maybe? But we'll see. Eighth, I am going to have. I think I'm missing somebody in here. Am I missing somebody?
Crystal Palace.
No, Crystal sucks. Or they don't suck, but they're going to be 12th. They're mid-table every year. Eighth, I'm going to go with Villa. I think once again they'll be distracted from their European run. I think they'll win the Conference League, but I don't think they do well in the Premier League. Ninth, Brentford. I think they're still a lot of talent, even though they're going to be missing Ivan Toney for a little while. And am I missing anyone? I feel like I'm missing somebody. And 10th, I know I'm missing somebody, but I just can't think of who at the moment. So I'm just going to stop talking now. Anyway, so there's my 2 minutes on soccer.
That was pretty impressive, Sam. I didn't realize you
Thank you.
were this
Oh, no, my
invested.
soccer knowledge is really deep at this point. Yeah.
How do you follow? Like, what's your source?
YouTube Shorts, great source for research there.
Fair enough.
And then I also watch a lot of Premier League. And yeah, I
I
can
will be
keep up.
updating this podcast on my fantasy team this coming year.
Mm.
This is
Oh,
the most
sweet.
try hard I've ever gone in fantasy.
Hell yeah.
I have a cheat sheet on my phone. We're doing the
Oh,
draft
yeah.
in 48 hours.
Nice. Let me know
Yeah.
how it goes.
Uh, winner gets like 150, $10
All
entry fee.
right.
So,
Legit, legit. Is this
it'd
Jesuit
be
people?
yeah. I think winner would get like 110. But yeah, it's all the Jesuit guys.
All right, cool, cool, cool.
And
All right.
last place has to do a loser dare. All right, what's up?
Ooh, Ooh. I think we should probably be wrapping it up now, right?
Yep, we have 90 seconds left. All
We
right,
have 90
cue the
seconds left.
outro.
All right.
Sam and
Sam and
CD,
CD.
CD and
CD and
Sam.
Sam.